In this video, we're going to learn how to make some amazing surprise eggs, and these surprise eggs are going to be a healthy alternative to the surprise eggs that are commonly on the market. Best of all, these surprise eggs are inexpensive to make and they are filled with the types of surprises that you want. You can make eggs for children's parties, eggs for Easter time, eggs for Halloween, eggs for any time of the year. Before we get into how-to mode, let's have a reminder of some of the most popular surprise eggs on the market today.
I'm pretty certain that nearly every child loves surprise eggs, but surprise eggs can be a hit and miss affair. Let's take a look at some of these eggs. Many would regard the Kinder Surprise egg as the king of eggs, and some people might not like the fact that they've got chocolate, but the surprise inside tends to be quite awesome. Another problem with Kinder Surprise eggs is that they're not available in the United States, so that causes a lot of anguish with many people. Let's take a look at the surprise in this egg. Oh, the suspense is killing me, and it looks like it's a Star Wars guy. Is that R2-D2? I think a child will be pretty happy if they receive that as a surprise. So the Kinder has an excellent little surprise toy, but also has all this sweet chocolate that some parents may want to try and avoid giving their children. Then there's another style of surprise egg, which is very different to a Kinder Surprise. This one's a Dora Explorer one, and if you open it up, we're going to see something very different inside. What do we have here? We have some stickers, which is fairly underwhelming. Maybe a child would get a little bit of enjoyment from that, but it's certainly nowhere near as good as the surprise that came out of the Kinder. And a whole bunch of very sugary candy. And that's only going to send your child on a massive sugar high. Another extremely popular surprise egg is the Thomas & Friends range, but there are two different styles. There's one which is chocolate coated and has an excellent surprise inside, and there's another one which is a little bit underwhelming. I'm hoping that this is one of the good ones. Let's take a look. Oh, inside here is going to be a lovely character surprise. I've opened many of these eggs and I'm still waiting to find a Thomas. I don't know who I've got this time. Oh, who's this one? It is Edward. That's a nice find. So there's a surprise egg with a very good little toy, but it's got a pack load of sweet chocolate that will send your children to the moon. There is a style of surprise egg that is available in the United States. It's the Choco Treasure. Let's open it up and see what's inside here. They're made a little bit different to the other style of surprise eggs, and it seems that the get around is the fact they've got a seam through the middle of the chocolate. And the base of the chocolate sits on the outside of the shell. So it's a very different way they've set these up compared to the Kinders. Let's open it up and see what's inside. The insert in these is quite tight. What do we have in here? Oh, let's open this one up. Okay, this is the Choco Surprise. It just looks like a whole run of stickers. I'm not sure how much joy that's going to give a child. So the Choco Treasure is a whole bunch of chocolate there and a run of stickers. What's your verdict on that one? There are some surprise eggs which don't have any candy. Here's a trash pack one. That's this year's egg. Last year there was this one getting about. It was a rotten egg with some ooze inside. This year doesn't seem to be any ooze. Let's open it up and see what comes out. Come on out, you little trashies. Oh, they're hard to get out, these guys. Here they come. Looks like we've got a little booklet there which tells us what the series is. And we've got two very stunning looking trashies. So out of that trash pack surprise egg came these two stunning looking trashies, but you know what was possibly the best thing about the surprise egg? This piece here. I've got a funny feeling I can use these to make some stunning surprise eggs. So let's think healthy, let's start to recycle, and let's make our own surprise eggs. It's very simple. You're going to need some old toys. Just go through your children's toy boxes, go to markets and fairs, you'll find copious amounts of little toys that you can fill your own surprise eggs with. Find some plastic eggs like this. The best place to find plastic eggs which split in half like this is surprise. Those styles of surprise eggs. The best part about some of those eggs is the plastic shell. You're going to need some Play Doh because Play Doh is a fantastic medium to fill your eggs. And you're going to need some foil because we want to dress our eggs up and make them look really fancy. Okay, for this first surprise egg, let me choose some toys. I think I'll do a double toy in this first one. It's going to be Lightning McQueen and Mater. They're micro drifters. So there are the two toys that I've chosen. I'm going to use this trash pack egg as a way of moulding the Play Doh to make the surprise egg, and I will finish it off with some purple foil. Well, one important aspect to these eggs that I'm making is I want them to have a nice finish on the outside. So I'm going to put in Play Doh, but I'll be pressing it in and making sure it's nice and tight against the edge of this shell casing. And that's really important to do if you want a nice finish on the outside, because we'll be demoulding it out of this when we're done. Okay, I've pressed the Play-Doh into both halves of that egg, and now it's time to insert the toys. I'm going to put Mater in. I'm calling the bottom half of the egg. In Mater goes. Bye-bye, Matey. And I'm going to put Lightning McQueen in the top half of the egg. Bye-bye, Lightning. Sweet dreams. And as you've probably already guessed, the next part is to make a union between the two. And what will happen is the excess Play-Doh will come spewing out the sides of this mould as I push it together. Look at it go. Quite a beautiful sight. And it's going to take a little bit of pressure to get that together. And once it's starting to come together, you can pull away some of the excess from around the seam of the egg. And you can just get rid of that. And you can just keep closing that egg up until we've got it completely tied up. Okay, I've pressed nice and firmly and got that as hard together as possible. Now it's time to pull the mould apart. And hopefully inside we'll have a beautiful Play Doh surprise egg. Carefully taking the bottom away. There it is. It looked rather smashing. Okay, we've got our surprises inside our Play Doh egg there. We don't need the mould anymore, but what we're going to do is introduce some foil and wrap this egg up. And I think one of the tricks to the foil is to not use too much. So to get a length, I'll just do a quick little turn over here. Okay, I'm going to make a cut through here, and I'll probably make another cut up on the top here. And if you go and study how Easter eggs are wrapped up with foil, you'll notice they use absolute minimum amount of foil. I think it's part of the secret to why they look so good when they're wrapped up. So I've cut my foil, and hopefully my egg can come in there and be rolled up and look oh so beautiful. There we go, round she goes. And we'll just come in and finish off the ends. Okay, now for folding the ends, there's the piece that comes around. I'm going to fold this area here first where there's an overlap, and I'm just going to work my way around. Folding to the top, folding to the top, folding to the top. So I'm working from like one side around to the other. There's one end done. I'll do exactly the same on the other end. I'll just find the end seam. There's the end overlap area. Folding to the top, or the bottom now. Folding to the bottom, folding to the bottom. And it's done. And it looks rather spanky. So I'm guessing Lightning McQueen and Mater here are very interested to see their micro-drifted cousins come out of that surprise egg. In fact, these two are so eager to get their friend out of this egg, they're starting to have a bash at the side. Okay, I can get the little car out of there. Let's see how they've survived being inside this surprise egg. Away with the foil. And now we've got the Play Doh prison. Let's open it up. Come on, matey. Come on, McQueen. Where are you? Oh. What is that? That doesn't look like Lightning McQueen and Mater. What's gone on here? It looks like the party queen has trashed the party. It's Pinkie Pie. The pony has somehow changed over from McQueen and Matey. How did that happen? What a surprise. Is this some sort of surprise egg magic? Or is an explanation to how Pinkie Pie ended up inside that surprise egg? Oh, well, watch out. Chomper the Excavator looks like he's got a surprise for us. Oh my goodness me. Well, Chomper, that's certainly a surprise we're not going to forget in a long time. And best of all, once you start making your own surprise eggs, you can start to have a whole lot of fun, and you can start to be very, very creative. Let's open up. I wonder what surprise lays inside this crazed purple egg. This one has been moulded around a trash pack insert egg, if that makes any sense. Oh, the foil is off. Let's start digging around to find out what mysteries are going to come out of this Play Doh. What's that one? What? The Mystery Machine? Fancy that. There's something that Mystery Inc. could never have dreamed up. Mind you, Shaggy and Scooby are going to be quite busy getting that Play Doh out of the driver's cab. I've also done 2 of this year's trash pack eggs. I haven't folded them up, I've just left the Play Doh inside here. Ooh, blue Play Doh. Don't we love blue? I wonder what would be inside here. Let's take a look. Digging away. Oh. What do you think that one is? It's a Minion from Despicable Me. How beautiful. And let's take a look at the next one. And it's a little bit different to the one we just saw. I've done a 2-colour version here, like a Harlequin type egg. Black on one side and white on the other. Ooh, wonder what would be inside. This one would be a perfect little Halloween egg, wouldn't it? Let's open it up. Right down the middle. Oh, can we tell what's in there? Oh, it's a mystery, this one, isn't it? Just revealing a bit further. Can you see what that is? Oh, it's looking a bit spooky. Remember, it's Halloween themed. It's a little Lego minifigure ghost. How weird. Now there's a great way to give life to those minifigures which are laying around everywhere. So there you go. What a great way to recycle toys. What a great way to be creative. And what a great way to be healthy, because those homemade surprise eggs are devoid of those sweets, candies and chocolate. I'm sure you could expand on this idea and be far more creative than me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something. As always, thank you for watching and bye for now. Carefully taking the bottom half off here and it's released. There is our Oh, but watch out. Chomper the Excavator looks like he's got a bit of a surprise for us here. Oh dear. Oopsie daisy. Well, Chomper,